What is going on, Bills Mafia? Welcome back to another episode of Mafia Talk. No Big Cuz tonight, but I got my homeboy Hefe bossed up in the building.
Yes,
He
sir.
came through live in person to talk his shit. So, like I said, man, we gonna talk our shit. Big Cuz probably he going through his stuff right now. So, nothing but love to Big Cuz.
Shout out Big Cuz,
He
Pedro
on
Peasy.
he on jump in the comments and jump through whenever he's good and ready. But other than that, man, we gonna talk football, man. We gonna talk Bills, the Rams, man, and how we lost that game. He gonna talk his Steelers. We gonna talk AFC standings. So man, tap in and jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling, man. Right now, Bills dropped down to 10-3. We tying these boys up for the second seed.
Gangway.
Y'all boys got a tough schedule ahead of us. So before we dive into the Bills, man, introduce yourself, how and let the people know how they can find you.
Hey man, say man, you know I go by the name of Hefe Boss Up. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of them things at either Hefe Boss Up, HEFEBOSSUP, or Boss Business, you know, with a D. Not Boss Business, Boss Business, because it's big business. You know what I'm saying? So
big business. So yeah, we tied up after that loss with the Bills, man. Steelers and Bills tied up at the seed. How are you feeling about your Steelers right now, man? And with the schedule coming ahead.
Man, get well soon, George Pickens. We need George Pickens to get back to the squad because for us to really have a guy that can really take the top off the defense when a lot of these dudes is George Pickens. You feel me? You got to account for George Pickens. GP 14. I was wilding out at 14, and that's on GP. You dig? So I figure, man, we got a tough schedule coming up. We got the Eagles Sunday, but they beefing with each other. A.J. Brown ain't really working with Jalen Hurts like that, so it can go either way, but I'm firmly believing it's going. He had a 100-yard passing last week, so I'm a firmly believer that we about to take over the motherfucking, whatever they stadium called. We ain't won there since 1965, but that's because we really don't play them, so feel me? And then we got the Ravens, knocked them boys right off, and then you feel me? We out to beat Kansas City on Christmas. A good Christmas gift to the entire NFL. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see about that, man. Y'all do got a tough schedule ahead, so that will prove if y'all really big dogs or not. I know y'all was didn't really have the highest expectations coming into the season, but neither did we. And here we are right now. I just want to go through the Rams game because I mean, just rewatching it. I know a lot of people talking, the media, everybody's mad. I seen a couple comments that fire McDermott already, and this and that, and the defense blew it, and the coaching and this. Yes, all that's true. Besides the fire McDermott, because we're not going to get a better coach besides McDermott unless you really want to go through a retool. I know I was preaching that in the beginning of the season, regardless win or lose or indifferent. I was ready to let go of McDermott, and we all know that McDermott can get us as far as he can get us, and he's been proving that to us year in and year out. Yes, Josh just has to perform a lot better. I mean, it wasn't didn't necessarily come down. I'm trying to take the opposite turn. And you could look at his reactions and talk your shit, but it necessarily didn't come down to the end of the game. I know a lot of people talk about the decline penalty for the 3rd and 17, and the defense he put on the field is the same thing year in and year out. If it wasn't for the block kick, it would have been a different story. Josh had a look in his eye in the first half. He was missing passes and wasn't really in tune in the first half. Just rewatching this game, wide open, Khalil Shakir for an open touchdown right up the seam, but he wanted to throw a bullet. He looked a little shook. So if you want, I mean, at the end of the day, I know when we go into the playoffs, it's a different story because in the playoffs, you got Hall of Fame caliber coaches. I mean, Mike Tomlin been there, done that.
You know what I'm saying?
Andy Reid. You got the Harbaughs. One of them won a championship in college. And the other one won the Super Bowl with the Ravens, if I'm not mistaken.
F them boy, F the Harbaugh brothers, but you know how that goes.
So those are championship caliber teams. McDermott just can't get us over the hump because he always have those big game blunders. I'm pretty sure we're like 5-3. I think the record was in big time games, and we lost majority of them, in a row. When it came down to What? The Vikings with Jefferson's catch of the
Fourth and
year.
18.
What else was a big time game? 13 seconds.
Hail Murray.
Hail Murray. What's another one? The game of the years. It was back to back to back to back. The Bills are losing game of the years. And as a football fan, you're watching these teams like, oh man, Bills always put up a good game, but we always end up losing. And there's a lot to blame. And majority does go down to coaching. When you look at this defense, especially in the first half, his defense was awful. Nobody was in the right position, and tackles was being missed left and right. Nobody can tackle anybody to save the lights on the range. But at the same time, to go with the good, bad, and ugly, the Rams balled their ass out. They had their game of the year. That was their Super Bowl. Now if they could continue, then all for them because there were a 6-6 team. So when you're like, oh, how do you lose to a 6-6 team? But the Bills were a 6-6 team last year, and you see what happened after that.
Shout out the Steelers losing. You know what I'm saying?
So you never know. It's any given Sunday, and when I wrap up that game, the Rams played a hell of a game. Puka Nacua went fucking nuclear. He was cooking us. Douglas was getting cooked.
Puka and them.
I never seen our cornerbacks and our secondary get exposed like that before. And we have a solid defense. We have a young defense and a lot of late draft picks. A lot of undrafted free agents, 4th round, 5th round, 6th round picks. What's up?
What's up, Carlito?
Defensive head coach. Yeah, man. Shout out to Carlito. Tap in, yo. Tell the people where they can find you, dog, man. Great music up ahead. He got the Bills anthem. Nothing my love to my man Carlito out there, man. Tap into his Bills anthem. Shout out to Brian Jacobs, nothing but love. We got Tommy in the building. He's a defensive head coach. Yeah, exactly. When you say he's a defensive head coach, you should be able to control games like that. But that coach continues to have defensive issues. He also crumbles in the most critical times. Clock management. Exactly. And he's kind of been is repetitive. This is Sean McDermott. He's kind of already showed you his ceiling. So with that being said, what other avenues or how else do we need to perform better to kind of be better than that, I would say.
Okay, so
because if you know our coaches can only go so far and coach so good, you got to put it on Josh even more. You can't have a performance from our defense, or you can't have a block kick like that. A lot of different things kind of would change the outcome of that game.
So I'll say this. This game was the first time I seen Sean McDermott on the sideline with emotion on his emotion other than just his head getting red, like when you bust your thumb on something and it just be like this. I've seen the man be mad about a pass interference call on Puka Nacua where he was clearly getting held at the waist running across the middle. Bro, out of all the times you want to show energy and emotion, there's been countless amounts of Bills times since his tenure in Buffalo where I'm like, bro, I just want to see you go the fuck off. I'm not saying yell at your players, but create that Greg Popovich attribute to the NBA type of level of respect with players. Whereas it's because to me when it comes to the Bills, the players are bigger than the coach. It's just like that because I feel like, honestly, that's why I said before, I feel like you could take off Sean McDermott off this team and Josh Allen would still be Josh Allen. I'm not saying Josh Allen can run and coach a team by himself, but I don't feel like Josh Allen is the McDermott's reason for Josh Allen's success.
No, we like I said, McDermott is our ceiling. We've seen what Josh does. He's been outperforming every single season. His stats always remain the same, but this season is different. He has a whole new control, and you don't have no distraction like a Stephon Diggs, and you don't have any other alpha dogs in the room.
Right.
They all know Josh Allen is the alpha dog, and everybody else is beta, and they're okay with that.
But it's just
because they know who really runs the show and who really kind of wills his team to success.
Okay, but it's just I'm gonna put it in a relationship standpoint. It's like me being married. I work all week for my check. Say if you're married to somebody that don't have a job and you work all week for your check. And this to the dudes that get a woman a paycheck. I'm sorry, simp to 1,000 level because bro, this is 2024. You make your money, she make her money. y'all money is combined together. It's like working for a week of pay, and your girl takes your paycheck right out your hands after you worked your ass off all week for your paycheck. It's like what McDermott does to Josh Allen. Josh Allen worked his ass off, 3 touchdowns, passing, 3 touchdowns rushing. It hasn't happened since Otto Graham against the motherfucking Detroit Lions in the 40s, in the 40s, black and white football. You feel me? So
Leatherhead.
Yeah. You feel me? So since that type of thing has happened, bro, it's like work. Imagine working all week and you come home and your girl take your check out your hand and literally uses the money for however she wants to use it. That literally is like Josh Allen working his ass off all game. McDermott's like, yeah, nah, we're doing this my way. You feel me? And it's like, bro, like it'd be like simple things.
Or it's more just kind of just blowing a candle on your victory. It's just kind of just like diminishing your victory. You run that
it's like
marathon.
It's like your parent blowing out your candle on your birthday.
Exactly.
So 1, 2, 3, and they come over your shoulder and blow the candles out.
So real quick, I definitely need to touch on my man Tommy, man. Nothing below Tommy, man. Make sure everybody like, share, subscribe to the Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel. Great shows all week long. Tommy, Friday Night Lights, man. Nothing but good things. Great content. Make sure you tap in every week. Mafia Talk, every Wednesdays, 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Always tune in. Great content all week long. Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel. But yeah, absolutely. Reading your comment, yes, you're right. McDermott and this defense and Frazier at the time is just
not Leslie Frazier.
Yeah,
this is anybody. Hold on,
they're ruining and wasting Josh Allen's prime years, and this is another year that Josh Allen is doing it another way. He's taking control. He is the alpha dog. He doesn't have to look for anybody, but we're wasting his prime years. Where how many more hits is it going to take? How many times we're going to get the cape where he's going to take us that suffering injury? His hand is messed up, and I seen it early in his half. It looked like the Bills didn't want to take this game that serious. It looked like the Bills kind of want to coast it in the first half. And then Josh was looking like, no, I don't want to take that run. No, I don't want to go crazy. But the game got like that when it came to 17-7. And these boys in the Rams they're balling. Puka Nacua is catching everything. And I'm just rewatching right now. Like the holes are wide open. The boys cannot make a tackle in passing and running. The run defense, like Ed Oliver will overshoot the gap and create another hole for him to run wide open. And then a couple missed tackles, and that's already 10, 20 yards in the running. In the passing, dude, we're trying to play zone, and nobody's in the right position. I feel personally when I'm watching this game, I feel like nobody in defense was in the right position. And everybody was wide open on the Rams offense. Puka Nacua went crazy. Cooper Kupp was always open. Great contested catches. So, like I said, the Rams played their Super Bowl, their all-time game. We'll see what they're going to do in the future, but we are wasting Josh Allen prime years because he have to put on the cape again in this game.
Can I give it?
Yet again, we lost when he put 42 points on the board.
Can I give an inflection real quick? We gotta understand that a lot of people disrespect. I'm not gonna say you disrespected the Los Angeles Rams, but you gotta understand when you say that's their Super Bowl, you gotta understand the NFL has become a place where this is where I do kind of hate how the NFL has gone because it's more such a league where it's like, what have you done for me lately? And the Rams got a Super Bowl 3 short years ago. You understand, like when that, and I think honestly that's why. So maybe I'm not gonna say Buffalo went into this underestimating them, but maybe the coaches did. Maybe the coaches are like, well, look at where they're at. Look at their record. They might be fighting for a playoff spot.
Mafia, do you think the Bills and the coaching staff overlooked this game and thought this was a trap game, or not necessarily, just kind of was overlooking this to the Lions game? Now we're going to see how we're going to perform to that, because everybody, Bills Mafia and the other outer media, was all saying Bills are number one team besides the Detroit. We're up there 1A 1B. Now it's like after this loss, everybody's so down. It's like, oh no, we dropped to like the third or fourth power rankings in the NFL, where we just got punched in the mouth defensively and coaching. We got exposed. Now this is a good get back game for us. We had a lot to learn in this game, and it's kind of a perfect time to have this.
I mean, I look at it like, bro, you would rather have a loss right now. Shout out Sandra. If you move off from McDermott, I mean, who's gonna replace him? The way as far as I know, when it comes to coaching in the NFL, like especially like head coaching, you could remove the head coach and Josh Allen's gonna still do what Josh Allen. Josh Allen's at that point now where he kind of like I'm not gonna say I don't know the spec. I'm speculating. I don't know too much behind the Bills organization behind the scenes and what McDermott really does for these players. But understand, you see the jersey I got on. I'm coming from a dude that Mike Tomlin is a guy that players will play for, and this is from across the league. I don't really hear anybody saying they want to come play for McDermott. If somebody comes to the Bills, I don't think McDermott is part of the package. Where it's like, yeah, McDermott, I'll play with him. But the Bills, though, the players, though, Josh Allen, you notice when they say, who do I want to come to Buffalo to play? I want to play for Josh Allen. They don't mention Sean McDermott. Sean, like, you know, I want to steal.
Coming from a Steelers fan, that's crazy for him to say because he's absolutely right. Players don't come here for Sean McDermott and the coaching staff. They come here for Josh Allen. Josh Allen's the one that's bringing players like Amari Cooper, and players like Matt Collins, and all these other like Von Miller and everybody like that. He's the reason why he's bringing it. It's not because of McDermott. Brandon Beane, he's also a great GM, but it's really the culture of Buffalo and Bills Mafia. And honestly, yeah, you could say McDermott too, because he built the bend don't break, the process, and the culture of Bills.
But my thing is
the family of
it. But I'll say the bend.
But it just comes down to where you can't get to that sixth gear. When you're in that race and your car just doesn't have that NOS, that extra turbo to get through the finish line.
If I'm
like you could beat everybody up. But when you go to the heavyweight, when you go to the high ballers club, you can't compete with them boys. You can't sit with the elites.
It's like
you could be a superstar all you want. Sean McDermott is a superstar coach. He's not an elite coach until he proves
it. Right. But you know, just like any other sport, bro, it's like, okay, when you really peek back and look at things, it's like, okay, if McDermott is saying, I need you guys to go out and do this for me, but y'all don't know at the end of the game, I'm going to step on your toe and close the door for y'all. You heard Tom Brady in that game. He knew when the game was lost. He knew. He called it out. He said, I don't know, Tom. You can't do that. You can't do that. You do that, you lose the game. And that's exactly what happened. Tom Brady knew at that situational game point stance where it's like, I'm not a head coach, but I know if I do this, it's lost.
The thing is, Tommy, you're absolutely right. Because when I'm watching this game, it is 31-14 in the third quarter right here. And Josh Allen goes nuclear. He goes crazy.
Yes, sir.
He gets that one. It's like 2nd and 25. Get my yards. And then that toss to fucking Khalil Shakir for his amazing touchdown. Like, come on, let's stop sleeping on Khalil Shakir. And I know Bills Mafia's not sleeping on him. We already know
he might not be a number one receiver, but he is that dude.
Number one slot receiver in the league. Tell me who's better.
I'll give him that.
Tell me who's up there with him.
I mean, I don't know who else.
Put somebody around there. Like
maybe Cooper Kupp. Is it Cooper Kupp a slot receiver?
I mean, not necessarily, but I guess because Puka Nakuma's kind of taking over. Like, and let's go back to it.
Puka.
Like the Bills didn't so much of play such a poor game as much as the Rams just went nuts.
Okay, but how many times are we going to see?
How
many times?
6-16. How many times have they played like this in the season?
They won a Super Bowl 3 years ago, my boy.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that I will say is I've seen a lot of Bills fans talking crazy about the LA Rams, but you have to understand, them niggas won a Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Them boys won a Super Bowl 3 years ago. 3 short years ago. You got to understand, this is what the Bills are vibing for, a Super Bowl.
Gabe Davis. I'm telling you.
Of course, better than Gabe.
Mac Hollins. Shout out to Mac Hollins.
Yeah.
Though.
But is it Mac Hollins or is it what Josh can get out of the receivers? Because this is what I said before.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna say this now. Remember, because I watched Big Ben Roethlisberger lose a bunch of receivers after a Super Bowl. We had Santonio Holmes, bunch of guys that kind of you got to argue. a bunch of guys. I watched a bunch of guys after the Super Bowl leave the Steelers, and the Steelers had to figure out. The Steelers had to figure out, who are we going to have at receiver? Is Ben going to be a quarterback good enough to be able to make some of these receivers have they days? And Josh is becoming that dude. Josh is becoming that guy where he's making Matt Collins is doing better than he's done in Philly during the Super Bowl year. You feel me? Josh Allen is literally, and Matt Collins looks like a guy who is just gonna be a character. I'm gonna walk barefoot around shit in the snow and everything.
You said Josh Allen got the one touchdown. He's like,
yeah.
Come on.
Josh Allen is getting the most out of Matt Collins more than any quarterback probably has gotten out of him.
And Matt Collins just fits it. Like, he's that weird character guy, and everybody's drawn to him, and they love it. They love it. Even out on the field, how many times have Josh Allen's running the ball 20 yards coming down the field, and he's like, touchdown, he's already scored.
In the corner of the end zone balls too, like not no shit that's Matt Collins type of repertoire. You feel me? That's not.
We got Tommy. Have we been a bend don't break defense? Absolutely, every single year we're bend don't break, and I've been preaching that every single game and every year. We're bend don't break. You can have everything within the 20s, but within the 20-yard lines. But once you get to that red zone, you're lucky if you come away with 3 points. The difference was in this game, the defense could not get a stop to save their life. And coming from a defense who had a turnover in every single game this season, it was just a bad matchup for our defense, and the defensive coordinator could not rebound or bounce back or counterpunch to put his boys in the right position. Because I don't necessarily blame all the players. It's a general blame. The players was not in position to make plays, and when they were in position, they missed the tackle.
Okay.
And how many players were wide open?
Okay, so my thing is when...
And then you also got the Rams going crazy. Stafford throwing dimes and Puka Nacua catching unbelievable balls.
Right. But when you got, to me, if I had a quarterback, I don't even have to have a quarterback like Josh Allen. If I have a quarterback like Josh Allen, and at the end of the game, he's sitting here like, well, I feel like I could have did more on the offense, bro. Cut the bullshit, because you know damn well you just did some historic shit. But because you don't want to out your coach, and this is the only issue I've ever had with Josh Allen, is when you get to this caliber of quarterback, bro, I'm not saying talk your shit to be disrespectful to your team, but bro, you better start talking your shit in a way where the rest of your team is on notice and your fucking coaching staff is on notice, to where you know that you're going to be there long past them, and if they don't tune the shit up, they're going to be fucking gone. At the end of the day, Stephon Diggs had to be gone because he had to be gone. So if you think a coach don't need the same shit, if he keeps stepping on your fucking toes in big moments, guess what the fuck is going to happen? It's going to come down to Terry Pagula is going to have to get his fucking brain together and sit down with McDermott and say, what the fuck are we going to do, bro? Because I'm not cutting Josh Allen. Your ass is going first. Your ass is going first. We're not going to keep doing this bullshit. We appreciate the culture you brought, but we're not going to do the Mark Jackson and the NBA shit. We're going to get you out of here and bring in the Steve Kerr, who it could be a former. And the thing is, when you guys say who else is out here, I would bring in a former fucking NFL player that wants a head coaching job, that is could at least have in tune with the players. A dude that will at least be a dude that if they fuck up, they can go back to the sideline like, I'm sorry, coach. In a way where I don't even have to look at you. I could turn the other way. You know you fucked up, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. You know you fucked up. Get back, get on it, and we about to get him the next drive. You feel me? That's how you gotta go.
But to finish up Tommy's comment, because dude, you fucking hit the nail on the head with that one. And he's pretty much saying the problem is with the bend don't break defense is that when you face a very good offense, it breaks. Then you have to rely on Josh Allen to become Superman to get the win. And you're absolutely right. And even doesn't matter. We see it in this game, in 13 seconds, and every other big-time game. Josh Allen goes superhuman. He goes Super Allen, Superman, all of that. He puts the cape on and does it all. The game previously with a fucking receiving touchdown, throwing touchdown, and rushing touchdown. Who's doing this shit? Who's running over grown ass fucking men, 300-pound linemen, throwing off fucking 250-pound fucking linebackers, jumping over the most athletic DBs in the world? He does it all, and he still can't win. It's not Josh, obviously. He's doing it everything, any which way possible.
You just don't
And
want
then, like he just said, he goes to interview, oh, well, if I didn't have such a shitty first quarter, we need Josh Allen to be perfect to win a Super Bowl in Buffalo. He has to be perfect.
But no, that's a lie,
It
bro.
comes down to that.
Because, bro, when it comes
you can't
to
trust nothing
if you want to win a Super Bowl, bro, you notice when the Rams won the Super Bowl, it was defense, offense, special teams, coaching. People don't talk about in Buffalo. People don't talk about the 4 phases of winning a Super Bowl. The 4 phases of winning a Super Bowl. People think it's just offense because the NFL became such a league where it's such finesse and speed and offense that people forget about the defense. People and not even just the defense in critical moments where I'm going like what you brought Von Miller in here to clamp dudes down on that 3rd down play to make it to 4th. You brought him in here for that. Ed Oliver is not doing shit. Greg Rousseau had a horrible game, but I'll give Daquan Jones, bro. If there was a missing in accident report, I'll put you on the back of a milk carton, bro. I ain't seen your ass since. But you stepped up. No, Daquan Jones has stepped up more than Ed Oliver. Yeah. Ed Oliver, bro, you on the Walmart missing people report. I ain't seen your ass in a minute. I ain't seen that whip around shit.
That warning list.
Yeah, I ain't seen that whip around cowboy shit in a minute, bro. Where the fuck have you been? Are you soaking up your money? Because I'm starting to look at you like that same motherfucker who made that post. Show me the money. You got the money, nigga. What are you doing?
Show me some tackles. Show me some sacks. Exactly what the fuck he just said. Show me some sacks. You got AJ Nessa outperforming you. And I know y'all, but y'all still on the line, right? I don't see you in the backfield. When you're in the backfield, you're not making no noise. Like I'm telling you.
One sack.
You had a good year last year.
One sack this year. Your numbers and everything have dropped. Have dropped at least 50% or better. You didn't
earn that contract for a 1 year. And that was even Pro Bowl performance. So shout out to my man Cody. He got
Shout out Dakota.
You got my man Cody in here. Nah, Babbage gotta go. Okay, Babbage. Look at our defense with Frazier versus McDermott. Has involved in both, and this year has been one of the worst in defense. How are you gonna say that when I'm pretty sure? I mean, let me look it up right now.
I ain't gonna say one of the worst. I just know it's not the. See, that's the thing. I don't try to get a lot of people that watch these games weren't watching when the Bills had the number 1 defense in the league, and I watched when that because I'm so high on defense and I'm so aggravated every time the Steelers aren't at least number 1 or 2 in a category. I remember who the Bills had the Detroit old Detroit Lions defensive coordinator. What was his name? When the Bills had number 1 defense in the league.
Mm-hmm. What year was that?
4 years ago? 5 years ago?
Are you talking about Frazier?
No, Josh Allen was on Josh Allen might not have been on the team. Might have been like a couple years, 1 or 2 years before he was drafted actually. And I wanted to say too, I give Brandon Beane a credit, but bro, your draft picks are starting to show up as like your undrafted guys, your dudes that you draft that aren't, you feel me, that aren't like the top guys. You kind of need to start hopefully picking the right cherries from the fucking tree, because I'm noticing like a lot of the teams are getting the most out of undrafted free agents. A lot of teams are getting the most out of these other guys. You got to learn how to get the most out of these other guys, because sometimes those be the pivotal guys that play the pivotal roles during the Super Bowls when you get there. They got Brandon. I want Brandon Beane to really get better with who he's picking, because you got Kyer Elam about to damn near start over Rasul Douglas this Sunday in.
Well, it's not start over Rasul Douglas because Rasul Douglas got hurt. So it's not like they. I mean,
but you need depth. But you need depth at as many positions as possible. Shout out Beanie Bishop, undrafted free agent. You doing your motherfucking
got my
thing.
man Darnell Davis in the building. Nothing but love to my man over here.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
You tapping in. McDermott's coaching style is in critical moments in big games when Josh is balling out. out of his mind and is running Josh Allen's career when Josh Allen gets over 400 offensive yards and is losing, yeah, man, tap in if you can finish that up. But I'm talking. I mean, I get what you're trying to say. Is that I mean, McDermott is kind of ruins his big game, his big moments, because in these wins, you can glorify Josh Allen because he's that dude. But when he loses, it kind of just diminishes it. Everybody forgets about it. Nobody cares because you didn't get that win, and it doesn't matter what Josh Allen did. Like I said, 3 passing and 3 rushing is insane. To get a loss, you put 42 points up.
But then
in a loss,
it's even crazier that Josh had to do. You can't get to the Super Bowl with Josh having to do all of this. Understand that. If Josh has to try to go for 3 and run for 3 for the next bunch of games, especially when it's the playoffs, bro, it's not going to work.
He's just built like that. I mean, at this point, he need to grow some balls and start getting in people's face, get in McDermott's face.
It's like I'm not like, gonna. It's like as a quarterback, we can't. Jim Schwartz.
Hey,
Dakota. Shout out Dakota. Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz when the Bills had the best defense in the NFL.
Okay.
Jim Schwartz.
Shout out Cody, my man.
Yeah, he know what he talking about. Shout out Pedro Peasy. Get well soon, my brother. We miss you.
Hell yeah, man. At the same time, MVP.
Yeah, that's
Let's go.
Josh
Allen, MVP.
Josh MVP. And we about to take Saquon Barkley out for y'all Sunday, so I ain't gotta worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my man Darnell back in here. Nothing but love to my man Darnell. Coach Styles running Josh Allen career. Ruining, I wouldn't say ruining, but definitely diminishing, definitely like
Bills would have had a Super Bowl win already if it wasn't for McDermott.
But the thing is,
stand on that.
We would have been a playoff team if it wasn't for McDermott.
I mean,
can we? My thing is, I mean,
was you blaming McDermott for the Ravens game?
Or the Texans we're gonna drop one. I mean, yeah, for Texans, yes. Ravens, not so much. We just wasn't there. We just was not ready to play that game. We was hurt. Josh played like shit. He was like fucking 9-31.
Okay. So let me ask this, and I'm gonna get to So playoff teams. The Bills are 2-2 against teams that are in the playoffs this year. They beat the Cardinals and they beat the Chiefs. The 2 teams they lost to.
Exactly. Relax, Bills Mafia. The first loss in this type of run.
Yes.
And in a shootout like that. It was a shootout.
Yes, it's relaxed.
The Rams played their best game of the season.
Yes, it's relaxed, but remember,
and our defense could play
but if other teams have better special teams, if other teams have better coaching, you can't.
On coaching though.
But I'm saying special teams. That punt would have never been blocked if that special team shit. If they got what they say, Smiley, your ass gotta go.
Scott Blakely. Smiley, what you guys
Smiley, your ass gotta go.
My man Scott Blakely in the building. Nothing but love to my man Scott Blakely.
Smiley, you gotta go.
In the building. Let's go. 18-3. It don't matter. We still taking that Super Bowl. Let's get it. My man Scott Blakely. Man, let me hide this because he don't need to see this. Scott.
He talking about Super Bowl. Don't jinx it. You said relax? Shh. Relax. Relax. Get to the playoffs first.
My man Scott, we in this. Let's go.
Of course, playoffs ain't good enough for nobody. You gotta understand. But it's gonna be if you ran into this 6-6 Rams team like this, who are you gonna see in the first round that's not gonna give you fits the same way? Help me out.
Let's go, Scott. Number love.
Shout out Scott.
He hyped me up. Scott Blakely. Let's go. MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Let's get it, big dubs. I'm telling you, Scott, we partying. We shutting Buffalo down. We tell you this.
Listen. Like I said, McDermott coaching window is gonna close faster than motherfucking Mark Jackson in the NBA. Bro.
I mean, I don't care. Yeah, no, I feel you. When it comes back to wrap up the McDermott talk, we just kind of got to ride it after this year. McDermott's not going nowhere. That's the thing.
Right.
We can call for his job. If we lose in the same fashion this year, I best believe.
So now.
Hold on.
Okay.
If we lose in the same fashion in the playoffs this year, best believe next year fans are going crazy. You're going to see signs. Fire McDermott.
But is Terry Pagula going to do it?
That's the thing. He's not going nowhere because Terry Pagula is not going to fire him.
See, okay,
And it's not because he loves him. It's that too. But there's who else is a better candidate,
right?
Unless you're really willing to start all over. We thought, hold on. We really thought we was going to do that.
You would start all over
this season because we got rid of Diggs, we got rid of Gabe Davis, Trey White, Poyer, Hyde. Shout out Micah Hyde back with the boys. Nothing but love. Let's go Hyde. 23, Wall of Fame for the Bills. But got rid of all them boys. We really revamped it. Everybody talking about it's a retooling year, it's a revamp year. And now look at us. But with coaching and a whole new scheme and atmosphere and culture.
Do you think people were looking at the Bills like that for the Bills players?
Hold on. At it for the coaching? Another thing is last year, everybody remember last year during the bye when Sean McDermott had that letter from Ryan Davis or whoever, Bill Dunn.
When he said that shit, bro.
And going after this character, when he made that 9/11 reference to motivate. Hold on.
Right.
When he made that reference and he was going after this character, trying to shun McDermott and put his name down, and we were 6-6, and then Von Miller went through his domestic joint. The team rallied against Sean McDermott. They rallied together with him.
Right.
When we got that dub, I forgot who we beat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we beat the team, and right in the winning speech in the locker room, Sean McDermott got all caught up, and somebody in the background said, "I got your back, coach." And he broke down like, and everybody cheers. I got your back. They're not going to do that for the next coach next year.
Right. But listen, I'll say this. I look at the looks on McDermott's face. I'm not fighting for him. The thing is, I'll say this. When it comes to Sean McDermott, bro, I watched Bill Cowher too long. I watched Mike Tomlin too long. I'm not fighting for a dude like McDermott. A dude that, when it comes to them, like the 9/11 comments, like you said, I'm sorry, my dad was in the Army, bro. I say McDermott, fuck you. When you say some dumb shit, you can't correlate American tragedy with football, my boy. It's just like, and yes, I'm sure he regressed on it. He thought about it. He's like, why the fuck did I ever say it? Especially when it gets out. Because I remember with the Steelers, Trubisky got punched in the face by Deontay Johnson. He didn't get out for 3 weeks. Because Deontay Johnson was like, Trubisky's my boy. What you talking about? I'm learning more stuff behind the scenes with football, bro. And when it comes to shit that I hear about, even if it's weeks later, I get it. It's not okay. Yes, McDermott got his team rallied behind him. But remember, like I said, you see this jersey I'm wearing? The Bills kind of had, if it wasn't for the Steelers taking blunders like we did, it was a combination of both, bro. It was a combination of McDermott getting his team right, but it was also a combination of us having our own failures to help. And at the end of the day, McDermott is at this point, it's gonna, because the NFL is gonna do this. You know, reporters and national media is gonna say Josh Allen, because Josh Allen invites the shit to be put on him. I'm asking Josh Allen, I'm calling for Josh Allen, stop putting the shit on you when you lose, my boy. Most of the time when the Bills lose, it's not Josh Allen's fault, and I stand on that. I will forever stand on that, because Josh Allen be doing extra shit when he realizes, oh shit, we're down. I gotta do this. I gotta do
that. And yo, tell him again where, look at the Steelers, how successful they are, and then look at Russ. I'm not trying to shun Russ, because Russ is a Hall of Famer.
They should on Russ.
But right now, as we speak, Russ ain't nothing compared to Josh.
He doesn't have to be.
And exactly.
Because he has
just as successful, and they don't have to have
team.
Russell Wilson go crazy.
Completion. Our special teams. Our defense on the front line is maybe better than the Bills. Our back end side is a little bit more suspect than the Bills. Cool. But we have the special teams ability. We have the takeaway ball ability. Take away the ball a little bit more than the Bills. We have 28-24 throughout this season.
Wait, you sure?
Yeah. That's the stat. 20. We have 28 takeaways. The Bills have 24. Okay. We are up on that level. And you got to understand. But Mike Tomlin been doing that. McDermott and Mike Tomlin are from the same Williams and Mary's. Same school. Mm-hmm. You feel me? They both were defensive coordinators before head coaches. So I'm just trying to figure out why Sean McDermott doesn't really have his own saying. He doesn't have, bend don't break. A lot of teams have that bend don't. Mendo Breakers are not hurt before McDermott, so it's not really a Bills thing. It's like Mike Tomlin has his own soliloquies or whatever you call those.
I know you and Scott be going at it. So talk your shit. I'm gonna let you take that one.
Okay, Scott. So remember you said the Commanders was gonna be an L. A lot of these things
won by 1 point. Yeah, was battling in that shit.
What you mean?
Struggled for.
They're one of the best teams in the NFC.
Over 1 point.
They're one of the teams in the best teams. And remember, hold on.
Y'all lost against the Browns.
They're a playoff team. Hold on. The Commanders is a playoff team. I don't have a problem losing to a playoff team. The Bills are 2-2 against playoff teams. We're 4-0 against playoff teams. So what does that mean? When it gets to crunch time, what is that gonna mean? I don't want to see the Bills. I'm not gonna sit here and say the Bills beat a bunch of bums this season, right?
Let's go, my man Flex. Exactly what I'm talking about.
And Josh we trust. But when it gets to the playoffs, it's a team game. And I think a lot of Bills fans have become conditioned into believing in just Josh Allen more than anybody else.
But that's the thing, man.
That's detrimental. That's detrimental because you can't win a Super Bowl.
Josh Allen can't play defense. Josh Allen can't play special teams.
He can't.
Josh Allen can't out coach another coach. And that's the reason why we lose in the playoffs, because we always get out coached. We don't lose to Patrick Mahomes. We don't lose to Kelsey. We beat the boys. We lose to Andy Reid. So in Josh we trust Josh with our lives. For Sean McDermott? Hell nah.
I call Sean McDermott.
Yeah, big dog. Big dog in the building. I need you to jump on and talk your shit. I'm about to send Big Dog an invite.
Yeah, Kenny. You see me in your chat last week before Sunday's game.
Hey, yo, Flex, if
Sunday,
you too, bro.
Saturday.
If you ever want to jump in, talk your shit. It ain't nothing, bro. Hit me up. Anybody. My fucking the door wide open for everybody.
Flex, what's good, Flex? How you? You know what I'm saying? You dig?
Hey man, say man.
Hey man, say man. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So we gonna wrap up that Rams game, bro. Sean is fine. He needs to work on his time management, absolutely. And more physical play calls on defense. And it's crazy how you're a defensive coach, but you lose your defense in big games.
But having Bobby Babbage as a rookie coach, a rookie defensive coordinator.
Let's apologize. Move on. We might reach our ceiling with McDermott, but I don't know. I mean, Flex, you watch basketball. You know what happened with with Golden State.
Mark Jackson. You put Steve Kerr in there, a former player. He has no coaching experience, but you think
find a better coach.
But you think Steve Kerr was the reason why they won a championship? Maybe a little bit, but he added a different flavor. Sometimes you can't just keep going with cherry Kool-Aid. You got to put some grape in that bitch. On God, put some grape in that bitch, and you'll be surprised. You know, grape resonates with the community a little bit more. You feel me? People used to grape flavored things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying bring a black head coach in. Bring a former player in and see a head coach what he would do. See what he would do. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, they're gonna have to make a decision: Josh Allen or Sean McDermott. And they're not doing away with Josh Allen. So you gotta figure it out. Cause it's only like Josh Allen can only do so much. And Josh Allen's such a humble dude, he's not going to out nobody. He didn't out Stephon Diggs when he felt like Stephon Diggs was a problem.
Okay, Cody, talk your shit. It's crazy how everybody calling for his job when we're in a position right now.
Bro, I called
for
the year. I called for his job 2 years ago.
Yo, if you rewind it back to the preseason, everybody say like, oh, Jets winning the Super Bowl, Jets taking the division. Oh, Miami taking the division. Oh, Bills gonna be in 4th place. I heard that one. Bills are gonna be in 4th place. Oh, our window is closed. Oh, Emmanuel Acho said that. Go on Twitter, man. I know y'all find that video on Emmanuel Acho saying, "Oh, the Super Bowl window's closed." Matter of fact, it's not even closed. They took the window out. They drywalled it. There's no window no more. That's coming out of a fucking MVP voter.
Mind you, Emmanuel Acho is an 8-year player. He don't be knowing shit. Shady McCoy just now putting the Steelers over the Bills.
Okay, because I love it. Another big time game, and we're gonna come on top. My man, Big Dog Kenny. Make sure you tap in on my man Kenny Saturday nights. Bills United. Follow him on Facebook. We still trying to get him building, exploring, and expanding. So we're gonna get his YouTube channel popping. But Kenneth Jackson right there. Make sure you go send him a friend request. He go live like 8, 9 o'clock
Saturdays.
Saturday night.
Yeah, that's
Saturday
right
night
before the
live.
games. You feel me?
Bills United, great content. He's with my brother Harry.
Shout out Harry.
Y'all know Harry. He been on the show multiple times in the beginning. So shout out to Harry and Kenny, man. Big things, Bills United, tap in. Big things coming their way, man. Nothing but love. Hey, my man John Robert.
Shout out John Robert.
My man, you always tap in with Facebook. I'm sorry, my Facebook was acting up, but we back. You back. Nothing but love to John Robert. Ben Johnson from Detroit. All right. Where my man Spin? Oh, what's going on? Spin. My man Spin. Number love to Spin. Number love. Let's go. People don't realize no matter what head coach we have, there is always going to be something with Sean McDermott. It's these problems with another coach. It will be different problems with. Okay,
I'll take different problems over these.
Nah.
What problems would you rather have though? Because there's not a lot of head coaches that just have these blunders. Like most head coaches are like they know when to call certain timeouts. They know when to challenge certain challenges. They know, and even the shitty teams coaches kind of do. Yeah, I'm saying like the shitty teams coaches get fired. They get fired. Don't get fired for the reasons. If it was take what Sean McDermott did and put it to another coach, he would have been gone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
13 seconds would have been out the door. I'm sorry, bro. We fuck with you. But that also is part of Terry Pagula not being a football guy and just loving somebody and being like, hey, bro. It's different from the Rooneys and being like, hey, you got 7 years of coaching under your belt. You can leave when you want to leave.
Scott Blakely said it better than anybody ever said it. My man said, McDermott, whether we like it or not, my man here's to stay. Playoffs, 7 out of 8 years. 5 division crowns back to back. Come on.
But can you put that all on
11 playoff wins?
Can you put that? Can you say
11 playoff wins?
But who's playing?
Oh, we got multiple playoff wins. We're not just winning out. We have multiple playoff wins every year.
But who's actually playing for the football game?
It doesn't matter. If you want to just do the overall thing, McDermott's not going nowhere. We have to live with it. So if that's the case, because Big Cuz always says, because if he's still here, he's been preaching it. If McDermott was going to go, he should have gone during 13 seconds. And if it wasn't 13 seconds, he should have gone after Cincinnati. Cincinnati ran us out of our building. But if
your owner ain't kicking you out the building, bro, there is none of that. There's a difference with an owner wants you to say you can leave when you choose to leave, or if I'm kicking you out, I'm sorry, it's not work. And it's not kicking a nigga out. It's more so being like, all right, this is not working for either side right now.
He's talking about Ben Johnson from Detroit. So Big Cuz trying to bring somebody a Ben Johnson from Detroit.
I know nothing about Ben Johnson.
We gotta look that up. So I've
heard his name called last year.
But Big Cuz calls his name. Obviously I'm taking that. So just continue on then. Let's just hold for. No, let's just hold.
Sorry, my nigga Sandro, you did.
Yo, number love, Sandro. Number love, either way. Over me, figure it out. 8 years. Like I said, at the end of the day, let's be grateful for what we have. Because before McDermott, we were just a mediocre team, below average. So with that being said, when McDermott comes to the building, we are 7 out of 8 years making the playoffs. Multiple playoff wins, 5-time AFC East champions. We have made it to the AFC Championship. So,
Sandro. All right, now, Sandro, you saying no McDermott slander should be tolerated?
I respect it.
No. But the thing is funny is, bro, you act like I didn't watch y'all go crazy on this man. So if y'all didn't already say it for me, I'm saying it the same way y'all have said in the past. You can't refresh every year. Be like, oh, he's our guy this year now. And as soon as he fucks up, man, fuck McDermott. Fuck no. Stay with the same shit you
got you,
bro.
Kenny. Fuck Steelers. We don't want to see this shit.
Hold on, Trap. Hold on, Kenny. Hold on, Kenny. Cause you've been talking big shit for the past 6 weeks. You talk shit about Russell Wilson, my boy. A lot of folks did, and look what's going on right now.
You're right, Spin. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. If you think we gonna fire McDermott and bring a rookie head coach,
It has to start
regardless
somewhere.
if it has to start
It has to
somewhere.
start somewhere.
But that would be the retool rebuild year. Where that year, yes, maybe when we get a head coach, we may not make the playoffs, or we may not win the division. We like
Josh Allen is fucking amazing, bro. If you think for a second that shit's not gonna happen for another coach, bro, you're crazy.
I mean, yo, we're torn.
So you think Josh Allen is gonna automatically be shitty when if they pick another coach?
No. I mean, we never know because we come into the season. Oh, we don't have no veterans.
I don't
We
see.
got hold on. Because we never know. Because you're absolutely right. Tommy's absolutely right. We got Josh fucking Allen. So it doesn't matter what happens to us. We're always gonna be good because we did it this fucking season where we lost our number one receiver. We don't need a number one receiver.
Every team needs a number one.
We're eating. Who's our number one?
You have to create an
Amari Cooper's not number one. I mean, he's a veteran.
When it comes to the playoffs,
I'll say Shakir's not number one. He's our top receiver.
When it comes to the playoffs,
we have everybody eating.
But when it comes to the playoffs, we have to see what pieces we're missing throughout. Because, bro, I'll say what does Scott Blakely got to say? We win this year, Tommy. If we don't, I'll join the. If we don't, I'll join the parade.
Come on, Chicago, you gotta I'm telling you, put up a GoFundMe page. Bills Mafia will bring you out. I'm telling you, I'll run a donation for you, dog. Yeah.
Did our coach get fired after White left? Nope. Should have been.
It's going to take Josh Allen to put a cape on in the playoffs. Yeah, every single game. I think McDermott wanted the reason why. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think every fan base have their ups and downs with their coach. Absolutely. But he's turned his franchise around, and he's also have top tier talent, yes, and had us in contention year after year. Yeah.
But if you fail
to appreciate McDermott, number one,
McDermott. Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't win the Super Bowl, if you don't win the Super Bowl 5 times, right. But that's not a Super Bowl championship.
Only one team won the Super Bowl. Only 2 teams make it.
Yep.
It's tough.
But it's right. But if you don't make it with the top 2 quarterback in the NFL, bro, that says more about you than it says about Josh Allen.
Okay, but Tommy, this is where I challenge you, Tommy. Because Josh Allen doesn't need nobody to guide him to it. Josh Allen already has it. He might respect
another coach.
He already has it. He can form his own drive. It's done it before, where his helmet headset got cut off in disconnection, and he had to form his own drive. He did it against y'all boys. He did it against y'all boys when he threw that fucking 90-yard touchdown, and he did it again earlier where he drove all the way down the field forward.
Talk about with no TJ Watt.
His shit cut off in his helmet, and he had to call his own players in the huddle and march down the field 95 yards for a touchdown.
Okay, we're not going to count any games.
So when we talk about that, Josh Allen doesn't necessarily need a coach to guide him to a playoff. We need a coach to fucking buckle everybody else down.
So we need a coach
to lock the special teams down.
When you say,
we need a coach to lock the defense down.
When you say that.
And we need a coach to not fold in the fucking fourth quarter and not let fucking 13 seconds. Let us, not 13 seconds. 13 seconds.
No. 13 seconds. So when you say a coach, bro, I've never seen McDermott has a low monotone voice. All right, guys, let's go. McDermott, you know what McDermott is? To me, he's a generic dude and says generic things. I need to hear McDermott have his own sayings. I like some shit that he went home and really broke down and formulated.
Yeah. Let me just wrap up this thing.
Yep.
To wrap up Sean McDermott, I love and appreciate and respect Sean McDermott. But to wrap it up, Sean McDermott will
right, Spin.
Sean McDermott will beat anybody's ass. Well, not anybody's. He'll beat up everybody smaller than him. He'll whoop their ass. Somebody who's the same size as him, he'll whoop their ass. When somebody a little bit bigger, he'll throw a fight up, but he always loses. And that's what it comes down to.
McDermott got his ass beat in school. I already know. I could tell.
That's just what it came down to. I mean, all right. How about we wait until after the postseason to criticize McDermott, because we have this discussion every offseason, and only what we do in the playoffs can affect any changes opinion either way. And you're absolutely right, Spin, because it doesn't matter what happens in the regular season. We're only going to judge you in the postseason, and that's what we do And when Sean McDermott has a great coaching game, we tell him we love him and he's coach of the year. But when he has a game like this, we want him out the building and fired and bring your little stick and a little pack and go.
I put more of the winning percentage on Josh Allen before I give McDermott that shit.
Absolutely.
Because
number love. Let's blow through these comments because I'm telling you.
Appreciate the super chat, by the way, bro.
Yeah, we're about to get to that. I mean, maybe we won't skip right through it. Man, we got so many comments.
Yes, love.
Goddamn.
Scott Blakely.
Scott Blakely. Number love, dude. You know I love you, brother. You in this shit every week. You tap in, you tune in, and I love it, man. Let's go.
I love me. Oh, damn.
Can't wait. McDermott tomato topping. What the hell?
You better make sure you make that shit as red as McDermott's face.
I don't want the heart there. Let's go.
Make it as red as McDermott's face if you get it too. Make sure it's like a sore thumb. His head look like this.
Can't wait for it, man. At the end of the day, man, number love to Scott Blakely.
McDermott head look like this.
We gonna be partying at the end of this year in February or March, whenever that parade comes. Scott, first shot on me, man. I'm telling you. I don't care how you look, because we gonna beat them in the playoffs. We're gonna eventually see him in the playoffs, and we're gonna beat the Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers is set up as a team.
About, we can't beat them with TJ Watt. We not, man. TJ
Watt, future Hall of Famer TJ Watt. You talking about Cam Hayward? Them dudes?
All right, guys. Look, I know there's so many comments, and I love it, but look, we're already an hour in, and I still want to touch on the AFC standings. So, and that was just all the Rams game.
Don't touch on the AFC standings like Diddy, though. Make sure if you touch on the AFC standings, make sure you don't touch on them.
We don't touch on them. We don't touch it. We don't touch on
it. Yeah, there you go. But,
yeah, just to wrap up the Rams game, personally, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. It was a good chin check. It was a good game. We see why Josh Allen is MVP. Defense did get exposed. McDermott kind of just showed you why he's still Sean McDermott, but it's still a good game to learn from.
And the Bills' only losses this season are from playoff teams on the road. So I'm going to say that again. The Bills' only losses are from playoff teams on the road. So I'm saying we're gonna get to this next game, but like I said, it's fitting with what just happened, and it can only
Scott, number love to my brother, man. Let's go. Yo, John, dead ass. Let's go, man. Somebody got a tattoo. I love Sean McDermott.
Make sure you get his red ass thumb.
Remember my kids? You got the thumb man.
Yeah, thumb head. Make sure you get his red ass thumb head. Yup.
My man Darnell Davis is about winning Super Bowl championships and not about making the playoffs. You're right. It starts with that, but you're right. You're right.
So if McDermott don't get y'all a bowl this year,
every quarterback need guidance, big dog, including Tom Brady paying. But
once you had a certain level of the league,
Tom Brady at a certain time. Tom Brady and Payton and Brett Favre and them boys and Big Ben. The boys didn't need. I mean, you could. I'm gonna pass it to him because Tomlin is still there. Big Ben didn't need Tomlin after a while.
But see, the thing is also our coaches are different.
Because they're different. Okay.
Bro, we've had three coaches in the past. How long?
Yeah. Okay. You're the anomaly. But at a certain time, even with Tom Brady and Belichick, and with
who was the one? Tom Brady. We find out Tom Brady was the dude, and Belichick was just the mask and the beard for him. You understand that? Tom Brady was the dude. So when I say Josh Allen is a dude and Sean McDermott is just benefiting off his success, call me crazy all you want. Call me crazy shit. At least you call me, goddamn. On God.
But yeah. Yeah.
Oh
man, yo. I'm mad because me and my man he hit me up on fucking Messenger. And we had some fire takes. Let me see if I can pull that up.
What's up, Zoe?
Because he had some fire takes, and I was too busy with work to
Gorilla Zoe.
But number love to my man over there. Fucking But yeah, let's move on to AFC standings. Let me bring some shit up real quick.
Yes, Sirski.
Telling you.
AFC standings. Where we stand? We tied. Motherfucking tied. Goddamn. Tied like a knot. You know what I'm saying? Boy Scout knot. No Diddy. He's going to Boy Scout.
And real quick, with the injury report. Keon Coleman, he ready. we get our young boy back. So there's definitely something to look forward to. But
how effective will he be?
I think Tyler Rapp and Douglas is out. Even though today was a walkthrough,
it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. So if they miss one more day,
everybody else was out. Tyler Rapp did not participate, and Rasul Douglas did not participate. And Casey Hill was limited, but that's a fill-in player. Everybody else was full. Dwayne Carter, we get a rookie back. So let's see. That's shit. Take Ed Oliver's job. I mean, this is your perfect opportunity. Everybody talking about Ed Oliver. Let the rookie come in and make some fucking noise.
But I'll say this.
And ride that train
I'll say this. Remember, he is still a rookie. He's not a top-rated rookie.
Dalton Kincaid coming back too, so that's big news for us.
There you go.
So,
but how effective are these guys going to be when they come back? Because you check the Lions. You check the Lions side. Who from the Lions is coming back?
Oh, my man Scott got Tyler Rapp in. So absolutely. Spin, yep, full. So we definitely gonna see him in the Lions game. Scott Blakely, 38-27. I love it. I want Bishop to play. Honestly, at this point, I would rather take Micah Hyde over Bishop.
Yeah, I don't want to see Bishop. Lions game, Bishop getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie, Bishop getting cooked.
With that type of Amon St. Brown?
Armand Ross St. Brown?
Yeah, St. Brown, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That motherfucker, man.
Their 1-2 punch with the running deep.
Jameer Gibbs and Montgomery.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't want no person that.
So the thing is, what's the line? What's the Lions? Because the Lions got players coming back too. That I don't think y'all want to see them come back. They've been doing this well without them players.
So when it comes out to the Lions game, the Rams game got me more worried now than prior. Because before the Rams game, I wasn't worried at all.
Okay, so
because Jared Goff, I watched the same Jared Goff that threw fucking 5 interceptions,
but then still won the game.
Okay,
Nathan Peterman threw 4 interceptions and fucking bummed the whole game. You know how hard it is to win.
And then when they don't have their Aiden Hutchinson and that defense, you can light up their defense. I know the Rams are looking like the best team in the league. If the defense did get exposed, but I feel like with us being able to bounce back, this is where we lock down.
Bro, you're asking Josh Allen to be like, what did you say?
Yes,
you want to be
perfect. For Josh
but it's not actual when it comes to football. It's different if you got 9 players in an NBA game. You want LeBron to be perfect. You want Josh Allen to be perfect, so perfect that he's making up for every defensive mistake they could potentially make, every blunder they could have.
But if we got a turnover like we did every game we did prior, our game would have been a different story.
Right, but if you get a turnover, what about you have to have more turnovers than the other team, and you have to do something.
Okay, nobody had turnovers, but they got their turnover on special teams. That's what tilted the clock to. That's what.
I mean, it was more than just a turnover.
It was, but
they were right there.
That, it would have been a different story.
They were right in your own territory. You feel me? If you get a turnover, it's just like one of them things where, bro, the Bills can't turn into a team where they're asking Josh Allen to do a million things every game.
Okay, Scott, we talking about Matt Milano, if I'm not mistaken.
Matt Milano is coming back. It's rusty as fuck.
No, and I disagree because I watched Matt Milano and he was plugging shit up. Now every play, but you have to get his feet wet to let him get ready for the playoffs. He hasn't
played football in like 18 months.
You gotta warm him up, just like we're about to do.
You want to warm him up right now?
For the last 2 games.
You instead of Dorian Williams. Instead of Dorian Williams, you want to warm.
Who did not get a snap in this game.
Okay,
he had
special team snaps, bro. You want Matt Milano. Matt Milano could literally hinder your defense. Matt Milano could literally hinder your defense.
Shout out to my man Backwood Bob, man. Make sure you tune in. So my man
Backwood Bob.
Great.
Go tap in with his streams.
Over there, Call of Duty. Nothing but live stream on his the Switch account. Make sure you gotta put your link in the bio. Put your link in the comments.
Yeah, do your
thing.
Into
my man Backwood Bob number.
Plug yourself.
Over there, man. Big things going on over
there. Big things popping.
I'm telling you. My man grinding. He building an empire over there.
He's
building an empire. Tap in with my boy. But don't get why McDermott goes Elam. He's not built for the Bills.
He's not his type of team. It's not his type of team, bro.
It's not. We drafted him because the Chiefs got McDuffie.
It was probably Brandon Beane's worst first round blunder.
Yeah, I agree with it
because he felt pressure to get a cornerback.
But Matt Milano is playing good, but Dorian Williams
You said
will play better.
Hold on, Scott. Go back
No.
and watch that game. You said a perfect.
I did.
You said perfect.
I would say perfect.
He said perfect.
I would say perfect,
bro.
He played good.
He opened up a couple. You said bro opened up a couple lanes to help other dudes.
Dorian would have played better.
What?
Maybe he would.
He's been in here so long, bro. It's like you taking food out of his mouth and expecting him to want to cook his own shit when you. But now, okay, so say Milano. Like, bro, this is a pivotal time where you want the 1 seed. You have to get your veteran warmed up for the playoffs. Yes, you have to. But do you warm him up at the end of the season, assuming that you guys are going to beat every team? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go on, bro, you got to remember, you got the Lions. And yes, the Jets and the Patriots twice look real easy. It looks really easy, right? But what do you guys think can happen behind that? You understand, like, you think, like remember, and don't get me wrong, the Patriots coach is now playing for his job at the end of the season. They want at least one win from Buffalo. Not them saying they're going to get it. That's far out of reach. But they want one win from Buffalo. Buffalo loses to Detroit. That's one thing. You can't lose not one divisional game to the Jets or the Patriots, period. But you want the 1 seed, right? But the whole time is you want your players healthy and to be able to rest. So I don't know what the Bills are going to do. If they didn't take that Rams loss, and if they beat Detroit, cool. If they didn't take that Rams loss, I'm starting to figure out how they're going to go with the end of the season.
So let's dive into this playoff race. We're gonna probably just strictly deal with the AFC.
Yep.
But right now, Chiefs are locking down that number 1 first seed. Yo, Bills Mafia. Yo, Kenny, you too. Scott, Spin, everybody. Should we still fight for the 1 seed? Should we still fight for 1 seed?
If y'all lose to Detroit, hell no.
Oh, I'm talking about right now. Should we still fight for the 1 seed?
Like I'm saying,
it's still up there.
Detroit's game is on Sunday. If y'all lose to them, no, hell no.
Pull your phone out and pull out your schedule. Because we go to it, they still play. The Chiefs still play. These
Christmas.
Boys.
I'm trying to bring a Christmas gift to everybody, the whole NFL.
If these boys are able to beat the Chiefs and they take one more loss, look up your schedule and look up the Chiefs schedule.
The Chiefs got a hard. They got the Broncos. They got the Chargers. They got a couple of. You know what I'm saying?
Is it worth going for the 1 seed, or should we really rest our players and just settle for the 2 seed, maybe even the 3 seed, and let these boys take over? Because
you don't want the 3 seed. I'll say this, you don't want the 3 seed because you're gonna play more games. Like they said, and this makes sense, bro. Think about the last bunch of times the Bills have been in the playoffs. The Bills would much rather have it to where they play the least amount of games getting to the Super Bowl as opposed to playing more games. More injuries, more having to put the cape on, more having to, oh shit. Exactly.
No, Spin. We are not losing games on purpose.
You're not losing. Hell no.
Okay, Spin. I'm gonna answer your question perfectly right here. We don't play a game like we just did against the Rams. Because when I was watching that game, and then when I rewatched it earlier today, in the first quarter, Josh Allen looked casual. He did not want to put the cape on. He tucked and folded the cape and put it away. Hold on. He put the cape away. He had to go into the locker room, put the cape, put it on to try to win this game. He didn't. Josh Allen looked like, I would say shook, but he didn't want to do the most. And then it only came down to when it was 17-7. He's like, God damn, I think I got to put the cape on. Let me try one more time to ease it in. The run game. Yo, fucking James Cook, where the fuck was the run game?
Listen.
No, hold on. Nobody is talking about the run game. And I'm sorry to keep diving into this Rams game, but where the fuck was his run game? James Cook, 6 carries, 20 yards. What the fuck was that?
You want to know what?
Josh Allen was a run game.
You want to know what? It's because when you play better teams whose defensive guy, they thought, because what they called the defense, they said at first they have a bunch of small defensive guys, so they're not going to get James Cook that fast. Bro, when you play a team that's defense, like, I'm going to be honest, bro. Look at the majority of teams the Bills faced this year. They faced the Jaguars. They faced the Cardinals. These
Hold on,
teams,
hold on.
no, let me finish. Okay. So these teams the Bills have faced, they don't blitz Josh Allen. They chose to stay in coverage. You face a team that is good on their own offensively, plus they're gonna say, "Man, fuck this! I'm blitzing Josh Allen and making him let him leak out.
Well, yeah.
Let Josh Allen leak out and see what he's gonna do." And that's the thing. That's two sides of things that teams didn't do against the Bills all season. You notice the teams that did them? The Ravens, the Texans, the teams that the Rams have in common with the teams that beat Buffalo because they did just this. I'm going to pressure Josh Allen. I'm not going to let him leak out for 40 yards. And we're going to run the ball and we're going to stop the run. We're going to run the ball ourselves, but we're going to stop you guys from running and possession of the ball. The time of possession, those three, look at the Ravens, the Texans, and the Rams game. They own time of possession against the Bills. That's the only way to beat Josh Allen, honestly, no matter what he does. Own time of possession, and it can't win.
Yeah.
Because it comes to coaching at that point.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely. So to wrap up with Spin, what you're saying, we're not trying to lose games on purpose, but we're not going to play the game like we did against the Rams. So when I'm watching that game in the first and second quarter, it looked like Josh didn't want to take that extra gear. He wanted to kind of cruise to it. But then the Rams just gave their fucking all. And they
wanted to
make the
playoffs.
out.
They got to make the playoffs.
They still got a lot to fight for.
They still got 26%.
We just wrapped up our fifth fucking division. Like, we already locked in. We already punched our ticket. So we wanted to cruise in this game, and these boys came to play. So we're like, fuck. All right, now we got to come to play. And Josh Allen came to fucking, he stepped up to the ladder. All right, let's bring the cape out. Even though I want to tuck it in and leave it at home, all right, bring it out. And he did. That's what I don't want to do. Maybe if the game is kind of going there, all right, maybe y'all can have it. Because we already punched our ticket. Any more losses doesn't really affect us regardless, unless it's the seeding. And looking at the seeding right now, I mean, Spin, I know I don't want to talk about like, oh, we're just losing game on purpose. I'm not trying to say that. But for the sake of our players, because we always go into the playoffs, beat the fuck up. We're always hurt. I'll say less because of home field advantage. Yes, I do want home field advantage too. But it's an easier route keeping the second seed. Yeah. Our secret seed is not secured yet. Pitt on the Bills' heels. You're absolutely right. You're right. You were tied up with Pitt. I think Pitt ends up with the tiebreaker if Pitt doesn't lose an AFC opponent for the rest of the season. I'm going to let you take that.
Bro, honestly, I say this. Bro, if we can beat the Philadelphia Eagles, the Ravens, and the Chiefs in a 10-day stretch, bro, we're the best team in the NFL, and nobody can tell me any different. Because those are 3 playoff teams in 10 days to beat. That would make us 7-0 against playoff teams.
Not just playoff teams, but the top 4 teams, like heavy hitters. And I said it too. I was talking mad shit to this dude throughout the whole season. Even when Russ came in. Oh, Russ, old man Russ, Russ the bus. He shut me the fuck up. I'll sign that apology for him. And then now I'm saying, okay, y'all good, but y'all not big dogs. Y'all, they looking like big dogs. Now they tied up with us. Now I'm saying, oh, just because y'all tied us, now I'm like, God damn.
So when
they can make it through this run against the Eagles, Chiefs, and Ravens,
so when they
have a valid argument about being the best team.
And they say we can't hang up points, bro. We put up 44 against the Bengals, bro. Russell Wilson had the best game of his career against the Bengals. He is a veteran, and he had the best game of his career. He already won a Super Bowl, and that wasn't the team that he won the best game on.
Okay, and when we talk about the Rams game with the run defense, the coaching staff got scared. They got threatened by the Rams.
So what you think,
because the run game wasn't looking good in the beginning. So let's abandon the run game and throw it on Josh so he could throw and run and let Josh be the run game. Let everything go through Josh instead of kind of changing.
But you don't think that's going to happen at any point in time in the playoffs where you're going to run into a team that can run the ball and stop you from running the ball very well? What is they going to do then? They're going to give it to make it on Josh again?
Unfortunately, I guess we don't win shootouts. Even though we put up the points for shootouts, we don't win it because the defense...
Bengals don't win shootouts now. Hold on. Them motherfuckers got like a 4-game losing streak of like putting up 30-plus points. Still losing.
I mean, Stafford didn't get pressured either. We was at least able to sack Mahomes. We couldn't even get some Stafford.
But that's the thing. That's not like I didn't pressure him. You just couldn't get to him.
Yeah, Rams were desperate at home, and Stafford played perfect. Absolutely. And yo, for y'all, we
He
failed
missed
to
7
forget
passes.
Puka Nakua went fucking ape shit. Like, yo, this kid is the real fucking deal. And we missed out on him. Told her, who did we pick? Yo, somebody in the chat, please go back to the draft. 5th round draft pick. Who did we grab? We grabbed Justin Shorter. We took Justin Shorter over Puka Nakua.
They thought because Puka dropped that
I can't blame the Bills because everybody gave up on Puka.
I wish I had Puka.
Even the Rams didn't know what they had with Puka. And this dude is a legit top 10 player.
The first Hawaiian offensive player I've ever seen be this crazy.
This kid is nuts. It's not just against us. It's not just a one game thing.
And he can fight too. I seen him punch a motherfucker in the face on the field. He can fight.
Puka went absolutely ape shit on us. He caught anything and everything his way. And then Cooper Kupp too. He went crazy. So it's like, stop being so hard on the Bills. We are not that bad.
Okay,
the
so
Rams just went that fucking crazy.
Okay, so Scott, when you say they were desperate, understand.
Yes. They're 6
Remember, the Bills were there too, bro.
Yes.
So
and you see what we did.
So if the Bills,
we won the division, we made the playoffs.
Understand. If McDermott's memory wasn't that damn short, he should have realized we were just here last year. These dudes are really like, it's more than just saying it and implement as opposed to implementing the actual shit to make sure they don't get the chance to get a W. They held the ball more in possession of time. I feel like teams that win the game, it'd be more off time possession.
Yeah.
That TOP, off top. Off top. You the Ravens held the ball longer. The Texans held the ball slightly longer.
Both of us. Carlito, nothing but love.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, go tap in with my man Music. He got some fire ass shit. This nigga drop damn near every week. Carlos Madero, go check in with his shit. You feel me?
Los Meds.
Yes, sir.
Los Meds.
Big Gladiator. Big Gladiator. You know what I'm saying?
Number love to my cousin, man. Number love. Let's go tap in to my dog, man. This dude different. He different. I'm telling you,
he got some good
flow crazy.
He got some funny shit. He got some lyrical shit. He got some shit to hit that you gonna want to slide on your girl too. Tap in with Carlos Madero. Los Meds. You did.
Big Gladiator game, man. Tap in, man. Big things coming their way. Pitt will not tie our record, in my opinion.
We already are tied.
Yeah, we're tied
Scott,
right now.
Yeah, Scott, I'm sorry. You off. We tied. Sorry, we crept up on you.
Yeah, we allow that.
Yeah, we crept up on you. Don't lose this Sunday. Don't lose. We taking number 2.
Yes, sir, man. Keep grinding, dog. Keep grinding.
Young King. Yes, sir. King, yes, sir.
Tap in with Gladiators. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Tap in with my boy Carlos Madero. Follow him. Send a friend request. Great music on the way, man.
That black and gold don't never fold, you know what I'm saying?
Great music on the way. Yo, Scott, let's talk about Khalil Shakir because he is that fucking dude. I'm telling you, that touchdown, that
motherfucker, as soon as he catch the ball, he be like, "You're not touching me." He ran like he stole something.
And if you hit me, I mean, y'all suffered that firsthand. My man Fitzpatrick thought he smacked him. Nope, he bounced right off of it. Touchdown.
Fitzpatrick ain't even one of my top defenders after that bullshit. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, but we're gonna dive back into the standings. Like I said, so we're coming up to the Lions. Who y'all playing this week?
Philly.
Right now in the standings, KC is locking on that 1 seed and it's looking tough. That's why I asked everybody, should we still fight for the number 1 seed? Me personally, I think we should just sit on it. Even though Denver, I hear a lot of talk about Denver, and they're playing good football. Bo Nix is kind of doing his thing.
Ho Nix.
Oh, Beth, my girl, number love.
Shout out Beth.
Number love every week. Let's go. Evening. Let's go. Number love. Go Bills. We're right now as the standings, we're number 2. We will play Denver. I'm confident that we will beat them, but it's like any given Sunday. That could be a Beasley loss.
They defense has stepped up. I can't even think of the defender. He the son of a great defender right now.
But nonetheless, and then y'all boys number 3 playing the Chargers.
We're tied for 2. They don't show that in the standings, but we're actually tied for second. We're actually tied now.
So that's only if we drop one.
No, we're tied.
If we happen, I mean, we both got tough. Okay, we both
that Ravens.
We're both playing tough teams. We're playing the Ravens. We're playing the Lions.
Y'all playing and it means a lot for their NFC shit too.
If we both lose, we're both still at the 2 seed because
it only affects the NFC. It only really affects the NFC.
The 4 seed is Houston, and they're at 8-5. So that don't mean nothing.
And the Ravens at 5th seed.
That they're 5th, and they're also 8-5.
They're 8-5.
So they can switch, but nothing really changes.
They ain't fucking with us.
I mean, Chargers are 8-5 as well, and so is
Ravens. Let them catch up. That's where they fucked up.
So is Broncos.
So that's why those teams let them catch up.
With not necessarily us, but with everybody else.
Them other teams let them catch up.
They can all change seeding quick, and then looking out from the outside looking in, we still got who else we got? Damn, it doesn't show that. AFC outside looking in.
Shout out Mafia Talk. Share this to your family, your auntie, your mother, your father, your uncle, your cousin, your sister. Shit, an infant that ain't even really know what they watching. They'll realize later.
At the corner store.
Cut that motherfucking cocoa melon off and put this on right now. You know what I'm saying?
This is educational.
Right,
this educational viewers.
Yep.
This educational talk.
Kept bringing them in. You know what I'm saying?
We talk about AFC standings. Outside looking in. So the people who in the hunt is Indy, Miami, and Cincy.
I ain't worried about
none. So Indy is 6-7. So is Miami.
Cincy got 3
and then Cincy is 5-8.
Oh, 5?
Those boys still got a long way to come in. So unless somebody with the last 4 drop a couple games,
only way Cincy making
we're kind of locked
in. Steelers lose out, but we ain't losing out.
So
shit.
Houston, Baltimore, Chargers, and Denver all locked in at 8-5. That can all switch up. We're 10-3. So let's say we lose, y'all win. Y'all taking 2 seed, we taking 3 seed. We're looking at Chargers or whoever win lose. We could look at Chargers.
Y'all might end up seeing
Baltimore or Denver.
2 teams that y'all lost against already, mind.
So if we happen to lose this game and Pittsburgh win their game against the Eagles, we're looking at Houston, Baltimore, Chargers, or Denver. What how we feel? Houston, we're gonna get that lick back. Chargers, honestly, I feel like Chargers will be a good game, but defensive wise, I feel like Josh Allen is gonna kill them. Denver, I'm not necessarily worried at Denver. I feel like that'll be a sneaky game, but if coaching can do what the fuck they're supposed to do, we'll come on top. And then Baltimore. Baltimore's gonna be another tough one. We seen what happened to us the first go around. I mean, they're already going through a slump now. Let's see if we can catch that wave. But we suffer against run teams.
And screen guys that screen and use tight ends.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So we'll see against that. So we can't lose this game. That definitely will. But if they happen to lose their game, we can kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we can't lose this game. We have to remain the second seed.
I need this game because we could lock up the AFC North and get
because
we get them good ass t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got, we get them good ass t-shirts and hats. You know what I'm saying? No cap. We get them shits.
I mean, Scott in here, nobody scares me.
Shit, and that's an issue, bro.
Sean McDermott scares me.
You know what it is? You know
the Bills scare me.
You know what it is?
That's who scares me.
You know what it is?
Nobody know. Now, 31 teams can't beat us. The only one team in this NFL could beat us is the Bills.
Nah, see, here's the thing. And the thing is, I've been telling a lot of Bills fans, bro, you look at Kansas City so heavily as these big brothers you got to beat that you forget about the few other teams that are in the NFL that y'all didn't see and is going to be trouble for y'all. And it happens like that every year. Remember, y'all didn't expect the Bengals to come. Remember, if the Bills would have won in 13 seconds, everybody expected, Bengals coming to Buffalo, AFC Championship, we're going to destroy them. Remember when the Bengals came here in the snow, our elements, and tore the Bills the fuck up? So if the Ravens can tear the Bills the fuck up, The Bengals can tear the Bills the fuck up. You think Pittsburgh can't? I'm not. The Browns ain't. The Browns out of it. The Browns is out of it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, just be understanding. Being a fan, it comes more humility when it comes to, yo, we can lose.
So,
but we might not. But we can.
Pull up your schedule.
Yep.
So in the standings, Kansas City is up on us by 2. Do you have Kansas City schedule?
Christmas.
Let me see. Chiefs.
Wednesday, December 25th, Christmas.
Schedule.
A good present to all of us. You know what I'm saying? A big Steelers dub.
So right now, the Chiefs are playing the Browns. Do we really think Jameis Winston can pull one out of his ass? He could. With the way these Chiefs are, yo, I'm telling you, these Chiefs, we don't go through the schedule.
If the Browns beat us, they can beat Kansas City.
Yo, before they've been pulling these shits out of their ass, they pulled like 8 wins out their asses. Like, we go from the very beginning with fucking, preseason, the Ravens with the fucking toenail. They should have lost that game. The Bengals, I'm pretty sure that was a close game. They lost by 1 point against the Bengals. The fucking, the Falcons, that was a call miss. The Chargers, fucking, well, I could name all of them. But fucking recently, like, we're the only one that beat them. And then the Panthers, I watched that game. The Panthers were so close to win that game. They just let that shit slip. And then the Raiders, the fucking Raiders, come on. A fucking fumble snap. How do only the Raiders, only the Raiders blow it with a fumble snap? Yeah, had that shit gift wrapped it for Thanksgiving.
The last team, Sunday just had them gift wrapped.
I'm telling you,
they let the Chargers. They let Kansas City
a
come
fucking
through.
block punt.
That doink.
They won the doink. No, the block punt was the Broncos. The Broncos almost beat them. That was a block punt. And then the doink with fucking Chargers, and now they got the Browns. These guys are fucking winning by the skin of their teeth.
But you want to know what, though? I'm not surprised, bro, because I watched Ben Roethlisberger go 11-0 and then lose every game after that.
Yeah,
a couple of seasons ago. No. This was 3 seasons ago. Ben went 11. His second last season, he went 11-0. And that's the only comparable bad 11-0 team I can compare is to Kansas City. So I know we can beat Kansas City. Look at the Eagles. They almost lost to the Panthers. We can beat them.
God bless y'all, fucking love this dude. Still not scared,
bro.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Listen, hold on.
I don't care. Hold on, nothing.
You ain't got to be. Hold on.
Scared.
You don't have to be scared.
Still not.
You wasn't worried about the Rams. Took an L. You ain't gonna be worried about the Lions. You can take an L. Ignore every other team in the NFL that got some type of something to fight for if you want to. You don't ignore them teams because, my brother, I'm telling you, that's when you take an L.
The time for the Bills to show last week was an anomaly. They will beat Detroit by 2 scores. Let's go. And I feel that it was good. Punch in the mouth. That's it. Easy money. Just bet the over. Absolutely. It's at 53.
Yeah, it's don't bet on the team. Just bet the over.
It's gonna be a shootout.
What if it's not though? What if it's not though? Thanksgiving wasn't really a shootout.
I don't think it's gonna be a defensive game. But going back to the Chiefs schedule, Chiefs are playing the Browns at 1:00. When the Bills play?
For at the same time the Steelers play, 4:25.
So we can see, because if they happen to drop that game, if Jameis Winston can eat a dub on that would be lovely. And then they play the Texans. I mean, stock has been down on the Texans. I'm telling you, I'm still mad that they coming into the season. They said fucking C.J. Stroud was top 5 quarterback
because they seen his rookie year.
Yeah,
he's having a slight rookie slump. That's
absolutely not slight, but big time. And then also
definitely not big time. You got way bigger
right.
Time where you don't even get to playoffs.
Yeah, but Stephon Diggs would be him being hurt. I mean, I know we talk our shit, but Stephon Diggs is still a great, phenomenal player, great receiver for a quarterback with C.J. Stroud, and for him to be out, and then Nico Collins battling with his injuries, it's tough. So
I think Nico's back.
Yeah, he is back. But he's still been battling his leg injury.
Right.
So that's gonna be tough. If they could pull a lot of them, and Texans could come on top, that would be huge. But I'm really not expecting it. And then y'all boys on Christmas. It's Christmas.
Merry
what
Christmas.
What we gonna do? Merry Christmas, cuz.
Merry Christmas,
Kansas, gang, sylla bang. Pull out a big dub.
We'll be the only 2 teams to beat Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right and fitting.
Because after them, they play the Broncos. Broncos. I mean, I know I've been hearing shit about Broncos, but I'm still not secured on them. I'm not confident about them.
Shit, we
The
beat them.
only L's is really Jameson with the Browns and the Steelers on Christmas. And if they can get those two L's, would propel us if we can win out. If we can beat Detroit, honestly, let's talk about what the Patriots and Jets. It's not a walkthrough. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Mafia. That's not a walkthrough.
they want to ruin some
They
shit.
not a walkthrough.
If the Browns beat the Steelers, you can't think for a second that the Jets don't got something. They want to fight to make sure the Bills don't have the seeding correct.
Yeah, you're right, man.
The Patriots, they fight. They got 2 games. Gerard Mayo is fighting for his job.
Big dog. As a Bills fan, we have too many holes in our team. Yeah. To be taking this confidence, we need to earn the big dog. We need to earn that big dog. We have earned it. I don't know how we haven't earned it. We do have a lot of holes.
Fighting the play.
We have been exposed in one game.
Facing them playoff teams, bro. You got to think.
That's what it comes down to. But this is our chin check.
I'm be honest.
This is where we fill in them holes.
Yeah.
This game against the Rams, filling them holes. In the defense,
filling
in the coaching,
up those holes.
I'm telling you.
Filling up those holes.
Respectfully, big dog, we are big dogs.
But hold on now.
I can't ignore it. I'm not playing. Bills players are not fans. They're focused and never take opponent lightly. Again, that's why I'm not scared.
If the coaching staff take
any given week, but at the same time is 1 week at a time. Like I said, we're gonna just wrap it up as that's a good chin check. We're gonna learn from it and build from it.
All right. So what's your score predictions for the Lions game?
Hold on, we're gonna wrap up this AFC debate. Because with the Chiefs, if they can take their 2 L's against y'all and the Browns, we can pull up your schedule.
Yep.
And we can take the 1 seed. So this 1 seed is still in reach.
Do the Bills want to run these last 3 games like this just to get the 1 seed with no guarantee specifically? Because
we still play Detroit and then Patriots, Jets, Patriots. Like I just said, Jets and Patriots are no walkthrough. Jets have been putting up points. They play.
They're better now than they were early in the season.
Patriots, I mean, I don't know about the Patriots.
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
They can still play them.
They're better than
they know it's their divisional games.
They might not know y'all the first game, but they'll know y'all after the first game.
Let's go, big dog. 30-28 Bills. Let's go.
30-28 Bills.
Let's go. So with that being said, man, let's wrap this thing up. Still believe the Bills can win out the season. The 1 seed is still in reach, but if we happen to drop this game, then everybody.
Which one do spicy takes first, or you want to do the score prediction?
Let me dive into your shit real quick.
Yep.
Steelers, they play Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals. It's looking crazy. They play Eagles coming up. Like they could lose. Like I'm not even like they could lose this shit.
So I mean, no, they'll lose out.
No. Take your fandom away.
No,
you're playing. Y'all got the toughest schedule coming up.
So what?
Bills Mafia. They're playing Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, and Bengals. This is the hardest schedule.
We beat the Ravens and we beat the Chiefs. We beat the Ravens and we beat the Bengals already.
We'll see. Y'all could very much lose out the season and drop to like the 6th seed, and then we might see y'all.
But
first round.
I don't believe that.
We probably could see y'all first round.
I don't believe that's gonna be the way our story is written. Though,
okay,
talk to me. Our story is written. Our story is written like I feel like we're destined to face the Broncos, so Russell Wilson can finish like was that nigga Cody Rhodes?
Out these 40 games, what's your record after 4 games?
At the worst, 3-1.
At the worst, 3-1, Mafia. You hear this? 3-1 at the worst.
That's somebody not
Eagles, Ravens,
the
Chiefs,
Eagles,
Bengals.
Hold on. Let me break this all down.
3-1. You think you're gonna win 3 out the 1?
Hold on. With the Eagles,
I say at least 2-2.
With the Eagles going what they going through, yeah, definitely Sunday.
I feel like you're gonna lose.
The Eagles are one dimensional.
You're gonna lose the Eagles. You're gonna beat the Ravens. You're gonna beat the Chiefs, and you're gonna lose the Bengals.
Nah.
You're gonna drop the Bengals.
Nah. We beat the Eagles without our number 1 receiver, George Pickens, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody, bro. That's how that go.
Yeah. Even when we played it, even when we played a different team that wasn't Detroit. We played in Detroit and it was a different team.
Yeah,
We
that was
played
a
the
different
Bears
team.
in Detroit. And we still won. So let's go. Yeah, I got a tough schedule. So like I said, this standings is getting a little crazy. But we still got 4 games ahead of us. It doesn't really matter. I'm sorry, I'm kind of
Damn Bears, my boy.
numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers. Well, we got the Lions ahead. I know we've been going fucking strong for what? An hour and 30.
Yeah,
I appreciate everybody fucking tapping in.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate my brother right here, Hefe
My
Bossed
boy.
Up.
My
Number
boy.
one.
Yes,
He
sir.
made a time out to talk his shit in person.
Yeah.
In person. I'm telling you. Man, shout out to Kenny. Bills United.
Man, we appreciate the people in the chat. We had a consistent 10 plus this whole motherfucking show. So people that dropped off, I understand it. You got some other shit to do.
Number
but
love.
Appreciate you sticking around with us to hear it. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Shout out to Kenny, man. Kenny, Harry, Bills United every Saturday nights to make sure y'all tap in. Yo, his name right there. Type it in.
Kenneth Jackson, my boy.
Kenneth Jackson. Send him a friend request. Don't miss it. I'm gonna be promoting it. Make sure y'all tap in this Saturday. He bring the energy.
I know I'm
gonna
be here. I know I'm here talking all my shit, goddamn.
Yo, big dog. Tell me we want to dive into some hot and spices. We gonna get into some fucking score predictions.
Hot and spicy.
Bills.
No McDonald's.
It's fucking Lions. This is the Super Bowl preview. Let's go. We getting this shit. Come on, big dog. What we talking about?
Ooh.
Super Bowl preview. What we talking about? I got Josh Allen going crazy again. He does have to put the cape on again. He will.
Then it won't matter.
He will have another NFL all-time record. He will be the one of only to do this record. He did it for 2 weeks already. The first quarterback to throw a touchdown, to run a touchdown.
He wasn't.
And to pass a touchdown.
He was in the end. Maybe I don't grant him.
In the Super Bowl era.
Yeah.
The only one to throw and pass and catch a touchdown. Then he was the only one to run 3 and throw 3. He's gonna be another one to fucking get a pick 6. I'm telling you, you're gonna have Josh Allen. No, I'm sorry.
That's way too hot, nigga. You living in the sauna.
That's back to my fucking chicken wing video when I had the 4 million Scoville fucking hot sauce.
Burning ass,
man. Goddamn. I'm telling you, crazy. But I'm telling you, no, Josh Allen. I really very much will. Josh Allen gonna put the cape on, but the defense will step up, get the turnovers back, and definitely make some noise. I got Josh Allen. What I got for Josh Allen? I got another 5 touchdowns. Because I feel like he's going to eat like that. 3 throwing, 2 rushing. I got another 50-plus rushing. I mean, that's the average right now. That's not hot spicy. That's mild. What I got? I got Keon Coleman. Yeah. I got hot spicy Keon Coleman. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Man, I got Keon Coleman right back off his injury, 100-yard game. Big rookie, not the little one. Showed his dog why we picked him over fucking Xavier Worthy. Big dog, not the little one. Keon Coleman, 100-yard game. We miss you, dog. Let's go.
I got Jared Goff with 350 passing yards. I got Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery both with almost, if not.
Okay, we're not talking about hot spice for Lions.
No, we talking about hot spice, period. For
man, my boy Ken Dog talking about defense finally shows the fuck up when we need them to. At the end of the game, for the first time this season. Let's go. Big dog.
I got Jared Goff with 350 plus passing yards and Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery with a combined 200 plus rushing yards and a touchdown for each of them.
You feel me? Scott.
I'm not saying the Bills gonna lose, but I'm saying
they only go 2-2 for the last 4. You feel me, Scott? I feel them.
Yeah, no, Scott, you was wrong about the Commanders game, so you don't make no predictions on the Steelers no more. You might as well just that on down.
Yo,
because that
1 point, chill.
1 by 1 point, shit. They're a top team in the NFC. We don't see them once a year.
But anyways, Hot Spice is on defense. Hot Spice is on defense. I don't know, man. I'm trying to cook up a good one. What you got? Talk to him. I'm trying to cook some up. Because I want to talk about Ed Oliver, but I don't got him in him.
I'll say in order for the Bills to win, Taron Johnson's gonna have a pick, and Terrell Bernard's gonna have to have a pick. Both of them gotta have an interception, 2 takeaways, and not only that, the Bills have to score on offense after said takeaways for them to get this dub. That's it. That's how I feel.
I got Amari Cooper going crazy too. Amari Cooper has yet to have a 100-yard game. Josh Allen go nuclear. He gained like 400 yards.
Now with Keon back, I don't think he's gonna.
He's still gonna get it because they're not gonna be in the same position. And then when you add Keon Coleman, when you got Keon, Cooper, and Shakir, bro, can we see that? Yo, extend the boy Cooper 2-3 years. Extend him. Do it now. Why not?
Maybe not.
Do it. Why not? He loves it here. He can't command a big contract because of the years prior of his injury and with the Browns. I mean, yeah, because he spiked up with Josh, but who's going to throw him that money with the longevity?
Right, but
the Bills, he don't want to go nowhere.
But he gets injured really easily, so I don't think you want to
smoke some. But I got on my defense. I'm gonna say it. AJ fucking up Nessa. I got him with a fucking forced fumble. I got him with a fucking scoop and score. I got him with a multiple sack game. I got AJ Nessa everywhere. AJ Nessa and Group. I got my edges. Edges.
Okay, I also got
AJ Nessa and Group.
I also got
Group gonna have a great game.
I also got.
He's not gonna be a sack board, but he's gonna see him.
I also got. They ain't even gonna touch Jared Goff all game. It's like last game. Because this like the Rams team was. Remember, like you said,
gonna be worried.
The Detroit Lions is on steroids. Like Josh Allen said at his press conference, I golf with Jared Goff in the offseason. He is cool, calm, and
big boy, big dog from Detroit. Let's go talk your shit.
Hey, we got a Detroit motherfucker in here. You know what I'm saying? That's your squad, but I can just recognize greatness when I see it, bro.
Real quick, number love. Got a Detroit fan in here. Number love, but we're whooping your ass. Let's get it. Big Josh coming in the building. Jared Goff throwing another 5 interceptions. Let's go. But not.
Man, all I'm going to say is after that game, Skillet Baby going to be out there. Sada Baby, all the babies going to be out there. The city of Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy RJ. They about to turn up in the D. You know what I'm saying?
I love Dan Campbell. I'm telling you.
Bite they kneecaps the fuck off.
Shoot them bitches. I love Dan
Deer
Campbell.
ankles and all.
I love Amon St. Brown. I love everything y'all got going on in Detroit, man. Shout out to y'all boys. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, y'all come from the dirt. Y'all come from the mud like us.
Hey,
y'all come from the drought.
Rust Belt City.
Y'all come from the drought. So nothing but love. I'm hoping for a Detroit and Bills Super Bowl. I'm telling you, we grinding.
Did you know Peyton Manning did a ritual in their stadium and they haven't lost since?
2.
He did a ritual in their stadium for their bad seasons they've had. And he proclaimed that they not. He didn't come to Buffalo. He didn't come to Buffalo and put that shit into the play for the playoffs. And watch the Bills fuck around win 2 Super Bowls after that. I'm telling you, don't play.
Yo, but number love. Shout out to my man Daniel. Appreciate you jumping into a Bills podcast and showing love. Hit that like button, man. Number love. If you want to talk your shit, jump in, man. You're more than welcome. Get a little skip. I love it. I show love to everybody. Everybody got the floor, but definitely appreciate
score predictions.
Definitely appreciate you coming through. Score predictions. I definitely got another shootout because them boys are dangerous. Y'all got a hell of a run game with the 1 and 2 punch with Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, dog. Fucking Gibbs is a dog, and we're very suspect against the run. So I mean, y'all could definitely gash us with that. And then Jared Goff and Amon St. Brown, and I know y'all got a couple other weapons. It definitely could be a shootout. And the way we looked against the Rams, we kind of gave y'all an open playbook to a script to play us.
And I ain't gonna lie.
It only matters if we're going to make them adjustments.
The Lions will score on their first drive. I'm gonna say that too. They're gonna score on their first drive.
I'll put that on my parlay.
First drive.
I ain't gonna be mad. I'll put that on our parlay. But
what's your score? What
and
you
he's
think
saying
the score is
Detroit pain is the Bills. Y'all know the pain, absolutely. Y'all suffered a little bit longer than us. I can admit. I think I suffered a little bit longer than us, but y'all kind of took the league by storm last year, and then now this year. Number love to y'all boys.
Spin got 38-34 Buffalo.
Big. Let's go.
Okay.
My score prediction for this game, I got another 40 point. I got another 40 point. 45-42.
I got the Lions winning this one 42 to 32.
42-32. It's gonna be a shootout, man. I really feel like that. I really feel like that. I mean, it could go either way if we don't make our adjustments on defense and coaching. That's the only way we lose this game. If we play the same game we played against the Rams, you guys are gonna just hand it to us, and it's gonna be embarrassing. And we're really gonna drop down in like the NFL power rankings, because before this Rams game, we was 1A, 1B with the Lions.
Yep.
Now, shit, the Steelers ahead of us. Chiefs, even though the way they're playing, they'll be like a lot of teams jump ahead of us and not gonna look good. It's gonna be good for us for good therapy, but there's definitely gonna be a problem that needs to be fixed.
So hold on, Kenny said some wild shit. Steelers don't deserve Tomlin. Man, y'all deserve better than Sean McDermott. How about that? Yeah. I'm a rebuttal with that.
My man got 35-38 Lions in overtime. Don't tell me overtime, Daniel. I don't want to hear nothing about overtime.
Josh Allen has not ever had a win in overtime.
He hasn't had an opportunity to play in overtime.
No, he's played, bro.
Like 2-3 times.
Yeah, he's always
2-3 times. He has yet to have an opportunity to play in overtime. But yes, the Bills are 0-6 in overtime. So Daniel, if you talk about overtime, I want no parts.
No parts of that.
I want no parts.
None.
I want no parts, man. If the Steelers can beat the Eagles, I would be thrilled. I believe that the Eagles are starting to fracture.
Yep, like I said. You feel me? They ain't getting the ball. Jalen Hurts had 100 passing yards last game. He ain't gonna beat us like that.
We'll see. Like I said, I'm not too worried about the Lions. They can be exposed, just like the Bills have been exposed. But it's definitely gonna be a great game. Yeah, man. 0-6 in overtime. Tragic. But man, let's wrap this up. We be keeping y'all all night. We're going on 2 hours. I didn't even mean to, but you know what happens with great conversations, man.
Hey, come on.
Man, time flies. I got my big dog right here. Bang, bang, Steeler gang. Number love. We got Bills Mafia in the building. We got Detroit Nation. Whatever y'all call yourselves.
Whatever they call themselves. I ain't never
Whatever
heard
y'all call y'all, man. Make sure, Daniel, tell me what y'all call yourself. We Bills Mafia, Steelers Nation, Detroit gang. Man, number love to y'all, man. I appreciate you jumping in. Make sure everybody like, share, subscribe. Number love is
Mafia Talk, you dig?
Love the spin. Love the Beth. Love the Joey Hatch. Love to everybody who tapped in. My man fucking Jonathan. Everybody, man. Tap in. Carlito. Los Meds. Tap into everybody. Backwood Bob, man. Number love to everybody. Kenny. Tap into Kenny, man. Every Saturday nights. Bills United with Kenny and Harry. Big things going over there, man. Build, grow, and expand, man. That's what we do.
Exactly.
Final thoughts. What we got?
Hey, man. Say, man.
Talk your shit.
Hey, man. Say, man. Go Steelers, go Bills. I don't want to hear nothing else until we see each other.
Yeah.
Wow. AFC
Bills.
AFC run the NFL. Just let y'all know.
Yo, Cali Bills. How you gonna have Bills, but then talk shit about the Bills? It make no sense. But number love either way. Have a good night, everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed the rest of their week. Man, take care. Number love to everybody out there.
Toast up, you dig.
Go Bills. Go Steelers. Go Lions. Man, no, fuck the Lions this week. But go Lions after that. Number love, man. Let's go.
We out.
Tap in.
One job to get done today, man. Find a W. Play for each other. Love y'all. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.